Thank you so much. May we have another round of applause for my labor. I'm going to have to give them a new nickname, Labor of Love. I don't know how many students now. I have one son, but I have hundreds of labors of love. Hi, everyone. My name is Dana Elise Williams. I am the dance director at Franklin Learning Center. If you do not know where Franklin Learning Center is, it is literally around the corner and up 2 blocks. We are in the same Spring Garden community. I have a funny story to tell you. 20-something some odd years ago, I moved back into Philadelphia after I graduated from undergrad. And the Performance Garage was just opening up, and I was coming here to do rehearsals and, you know, do different things, a couple performances I would view. You know, some of my friends, they would have shows. So years go by, and got hired, and I've been working at Franklin Learning Center. Never met Jean a day in my life. Just saw her image all the time, knew who she was, you know, on paper, but I never physically met the woman. Okay? A few years ago, I go on a cultural immersion trip sponsored by the State Department to Cuba. Okay? So I go to Cuba. And guess who was on that same State Department Cuba trip? Jean Ruddy. And the irony to this situation is it took me going all the way down to Cuba to meet someone who literally worked around the corner from me. That is the type of access that my students also need. There is no reason in this planet that we have students developing talent, pre-professionals, the next generation of artists who are right here in this area and are not connected to the people around the corner from them. Okay. So, Franklin Learning Center, if you don't know, and I have to put on my spiel, if you don't know about Franklin Learning Center is the oldest performing arts program in Philadelphia. We're not only we not only have performing arts programs, we have other programs in the school, but the whole intention is to give children vocational and pre-professional education while also getting academic education. One should not suffer in lieu of the other because both are desperately needed. So, with that being said, we have been the children's company with the Performance Garage since 2004. Through donations, through patronage, through all of the things that you have seen through the year, my students have been able to have access to training. There is a disconnect, I say all the time. There's plenty of dance schools in Philly, but are they really training professionals? And somewhere in the middle, it gets lost. You have children going to dance school, and then they look up, and it's time to go to college, and they can't get in. Well, they haven't gotten the proper training. They haven't gotten the proper tutelage. So FLC's job is to fill in the blanks. And our communication and our partnership with Performance Garage has helped so many students fill in the blanks. Right now, I have a student who went through this program last year. She is now apprenticing with Ballet Hispanico. I know that this program has assisted her in this process. I have many students who have also gone through the program who are finishing up at UArts. They're finishing up at professional companies. And I know that our partnership with Youth Moves at the Performance Garage has been that necessary element to pull them over to the top to where they need to be. You have to remember, when you see these children on stage, you're just not seeing children, you're seeing the next generation of dance professionals. And I just want to say thank you very much in advance for your ongoing support. Thank you so much. And with that, I would like to introduce our auctioneer, John Stefaneri.
Thank you so much, Dana. And Dana, thank you for your work with your students. And I love that you are an advocate for your students. Don't you feel that? One more time for Dana. That performance filled this room with joy, and I love that. And those kind of performances just don't come together on their own. It took some leadership. It took dedication on the part of the dancers. And what I love is that each dancer has a story. Each one. Just like you and I have a story, each one of them has a story. Tonight I'm going to give you an opportunity to help fund this program. A little later on, we're also going to give you an opportunity to give towards the resident artist program. And we have 3 live auction items that might draw your bid. So you want to keep that in mind. But right now, our focus is on the Youth Moves program. They want to continue to provide 2 instructors, including Deborah Manning. And I was talking to Jean, and they'd like to make some additional, some additions to the program. One is they would like to add a 2-week summer workshop. And that helps prepare the students before the school year. It kind of gives them a head start. They want to add a fall concert experience to the program. You can see the value of that. I mean, just this performance alone meant so much to us and to them. They'd also like to add ballet into the mix. You can see how that could benefit all of the dancers. Our goal tonight is to raise $12,000 for this program. I'd like to invite you to raise your bid card. First of all, find your bid card. And you see the number on the back. Just hold that up so I can see it right now. This is not a bid. This is how I trick you. I want to make sure that everybody has their bid card. Now, I'm going to give you an opportunity to give at one of 4 different levels. And when I get to your level, I'm going to ask you to hold your bid card up. Just keep it in the air until I say your number. Our first amount tonight is $500. $500. If you would like to contribute $500 tonight, I'm just going to ask you to raise your bid card now for $500. Going to help me over there. I can't see that. Number 139. Thank you so very much for $500. How about a round of applause? Anyone else at 500? 168 at $500. Thank you very much. Number 206 at $500. Thank you very much. Number 152 at $500. Thank you. And number 143 at $500. And number 252 at $500. Number 122 at $500. Just scanning one more time. Number 199 in the shadows there. Number 199 also at $500. Thank you. Our next increment is $250. If you would like to bid $250, I call this the 2 exit level because it's about the cost of driving 2 exits on the Pennsylvania Turnpike. Maybe a little less. If you would like to donate $250, please raise your bid card. I would love to have you do something special. $3,000. Thank you. Thank you so very much. That was very special. That really helps. Thank you so very much. Um, who would like to jump on board here and support the program at $250 now? Number 212 at $250. Number 145 at $250. That was 145. Number 142 at $250. Number 164 at $250. Number 177 at $250. Number 195 at $250. Number 181 at $250. Number 192 at $250. Number 173 at $250. 250. Let's give them all a big round of applause. Our next level is $100. I love the things that they're planning to add and looking to add, and of course that takes some funding. So please raise your bid card if you would like to give $100 tonight. Number 119 for $100. Number 118 for $100. 135 for $100. Number 134 for $100. Number 172 for $100. Number 229 for $100. Number 262 for $100. Number 184 for $100. Number 255 for $100. Number 146 for $100. Number 261 for $100. How about a big round of applause for all of our donors? $5,000. Number 108. Number 108. Thank you so very much. I believe we have reached our goal. So we're going to skip the last level, and I'll be back in a few. Hey, remember how generous you just were. I'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you. That was stunning, was it not? One more time. I'm going to invite resident artist Meredith Rainey back here to the stage. He was responsible for that beautiful work of art. Now, there is an esteemed panel that selects the artist in resident. And let me ask you a question, Meredith. What was it like when you found out that you were selected? What was that feeling like for you?
I would guess relieved, because I was hoping for it. You know, I was hoping to get it, and you know, you hold out hope for a while, and then when it does happen, you sense you like breathe a sigh of relief, and so it was that, and then I was just excited. I was like really ready to do something and push myself forward, and thanks to Joe Myers-Brown and Kunyang Lin and Jean for picking me. It was so great, and yeah, it's been a lot. Sorry, it's hard to breathe.
Let's give him a round of applause as he continues to catch his breath. How would you say that this program has helped you towards your career goals?
Well, before this program, I considered myself a teacher who choreographed. You know, I choreograph on the side, and I've been actively trying to switch that narrative to be a choreographer who teaches on the side. And this has given me the space to explore my process, explore my different ideas, and start creating all these other wonderful ideas that are coming up. As you're in the process, those things happen. You're like, oh, I can do this next. Oh, I'll do that next. So it's been wonderful, and the staff here has been so amazing. I mean, they're there like when you need them, and you call them, they answer. They like Jean sat and watched our rehearsal yesterday because I was in it and I couldn't see it, and so she gave all these amazing notes. Thank you so much. It's been wonderful, yeah.
And now we just saw just a sneak at your work that's coming up. Can you tell us when we can see the whole work?
Yeah, so May 16th, 17th, and 18th, 7 o'clock here. You should know that what you saw you will see, but you won't see it the same way. We're really looking at how we present work and trying to, I've been saying, I just want to keep people off kilter a little bit. So, you know, it is based in dance. It's based in dance, of course, but it's based in ballet. It's based in contemporary movement. And there is a lot of ourselves that we're giving. And they're being really, really, it's a very vulnerable piece for all of us. And yeah, it's great. I hope you will be there. Right? The dates are May 16th, 17th, and 18th here, 7 o'clock every night.
Thank you so very much. One more time, Meredith Rainey, thank you. Thank you for sharing. He touched on a lot of it, but the Dance Visions Artist Residency provides, I want to make sure I get this right, studio space for casting, 100 hours of studio space for rehearsals, administrative support, including marketing and development, and we know every artist needs some admin help, right? And a fully produced professional premiere right here on the stage. That's what you're going to experience here in May. It's a 3-night season for that. It's also a $10,000 stipend involved. It is a unique program. And I think he touched on it. Perhaps the most valuable thing is the encouragement and the support. And you could see how it is already spurring creativity in him. I love that part of it when he talked about that, the new ideas that are coming. So just a moment, I'm going to give you an opportunity to give towards the Dance Visions Artist Residency Program. We would like to raise the funds to cover that stipend and more. And think of this as seed money into new works and to new and to artists who need this kind of support. Our first level, we're going to start out big. Our first level here is $5,000. $5,000. I'm going to ask you to raise your bid card if you would like to say, yeah, I would like to support this program at the $5,000 level. Please raise your bid card now. Our next level is $2,500. $2,500. If you'd like to give $2,500 towards this program, please raise your bid card now. You don't have a card. We have one right there, $2,500. It is a mystery number. You would like to both give $2,500. Her number's 2. 2 times. 1 time. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm right. $2,500. Thank you so very much. Let's give her a big round of applause. Let's move on to the next level. Our next level is going to be $500. You say, yeah, I want in at $500. Please raise your bid card up now. Number 190 at $500. Number 140 at $500. Number 181 at $500. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you. Number 142 at $500. Number 206 at $500. And yes, if you gave earlier or you already gave, you can still give again. There's no limit. $500? Anyone else? All right, let's move to the final level. This level is $250. The 2 exit level. Yeah, Turnpike is expensive. But this is really an investment. $250. Please raise your bid card at $250. Number 145 at $250. Number 152 at $250. Number 103 at $250. Number 199 at $250. Anyone else? Number 188 at $250. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for everyone who has raised their bid card tonight. We're now going to turn our attention to 3 live auction items that are available tonight. And I love that these 3 things, all 3, are experiences that you're not going to soon forget. The items are listed in your program. And we're going to start off with the first item, which we're calling Yes, Chef. Yes, Chef. And Jason is here with me, and he's going to help me look for these bids because there's some dark shadows. He's also going to bring me a water right now. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Jason. Right now, you're a hero. He's also a hero to his kids. Great guy. One more time for Jason. Yes, Chef. You're going to enjoy dinner prepared for you and 5 of your closest friends, a total of 6 people, privacy of your own home. This is going to be prepared by A Kitchen's chef Eli Collins, who has honed his craft up and down the coast, and he has earned a Michelin star for his contemporary French cuisine. And this is a very special opportunity. He is, as I mentioned, he's here at A Kitchen here in Philadelphia. He also earned 3 bells from critic Craig Laban from the Inquirer. And I'm told it is difficult to earn 3 bells. I've never earned a single bell. Very impressive. He was named by Philadelphia Magazine as Best of Philly 2022 chef. This could be for your birthday, anniversary, just about any special occasion. And what I'm going to ask you to do is raise your bid card. Remember, this goes to the program right here at the Performance Garage. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. Just have to flip this one over. Let's get this party started. Let's get this rolling right now. Are you ready? Yes, chef. Anybody hungry? I mean, you're going to start at $1,000? $1,000 right here. $1,200 over here. Now, number one, no, you don't have it yet. $1,200, thank you. How about $1,300? $1,200 over here. $1,300. $1,300, number 142. $1,400. $1,500. $1,500, right there to the mystery bidder. $1,500. $1,600, right over here. Now 17. 16 and 17. 16 and 17. $1,700. We got 16 right over here. Who else is $1,700? We got 16 and 17. 1,700, remember, right over here in the front. 1,700, now 1,800. 17 and 18. 17 and 18. Let's raise the bid to $1,800. 17 and 18. 17 and 18. 17, 18. 18 right there. Now 19. 19. 19. Six people in your home. Michelin star awarded chef right there, number 199. Where we at, Jason? Jason, where we at? $2,000. How about that? $2,000. $2,000? $2,000. $2,000. Let's raise the bid to $2,000. We're at 19 right here. 2,000. 19. 2,000. 2,000. He's thinking. 19 and 2,000. Anyone else want in at 2,000? Anyone else? $2,000 right here. 2,000. 2,000. Now 21. 2,100. 2,000 and 2,100. 2,000 and 2,100. 2,000. 2,100. 2,100 right there. Now 22. Who else needs to come to this? 2,200. 21 and 22. 21, now 22. $2,200. 2,100 over here, now 2,200. We're about to have a winner. 21 right here. 22. Sold right here, $2,100. $2,100. Thank you so very much. And that is number 199. Number 199. Thank you so very much. And thank you for everyone who bid. We've got another exciting item. This one we're calling Living on Music and Dreams in Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Now, this trip comes with a bit of a twist because it's a 3-night trip in a two-bedroom unit in 12 South, a very special neighborhood there in Nashville, and it's hosted by Music City personality Robin Ruddy. Now, Robin is a Grammy award-winning songwriter, a multi-instrumentalist. Pretty much if it has strings, she can play it. Does that sound right? She has toured with stars like Rod Stewart, Shania Twain, Lynn Anderson, Ray Stevens, and many more. She is a songwriter, and I should say Grammy award-winning songwriter. And her current album is called Healing Happens. It's on digital platforms. She's also has a series of children's albums under Miss Robin's Musical Farm, and I bet they are a lot of fun. And she owns and operates a commercial recording studio on Music Row in Nashville called Parlor Productions. And she has an esteemed list of artists that she has produced with. So, I could tell you more about this particular item that you're going to bid on. Or, we could let Robin come up here and not tell you about it, but sing about it. Ladies and gentlemen, Robin Ruddy.
Well, I just thought that maybe instead of talking about this, I would write a song for you guys. And this is the debut performance of this song. In fact, it's probably the only time this song will ever get performed. So I really hope you enjoy it. But I'll tell you a little bit about what you're going to bid on in a minute. So here we go. Come on down to Music City, Guitar Town, sight so pretty, where songwriters share their hopes and dreams. You'll stay in a hip little spot with boutiques and coffee shops. You'll have everything you'll ever need. Come on down, come on down. Come on down to Nashville town, where there's a studio on Music Row where hits happened long ago. Let's take a peek behind the scenes. We'll write a song, yeah, we'll have fun. You'll get to see how it's done, how music comes alive in this field of dreams. Nashville town, Nashville town. Come on down to Nashville town. Nashville town, come on down. Come on down to Nashville town.
Robin Ruddy, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Robin, were you more nervous playing and debuting that song for us, or playing at a sold-out Wembley Stadium with Rod Stewart? Look at that picture. That's her right there playing the pedal steel guitar. Huh? Impressive. So which made you more nervous?
This one.
This one did. Well, listen, we want to send you to Nashville to hang out with Robin, and you're going to stay in an apartment at your studio, right, at Parlor Productions. And it's a beautiful neighborhood. You can walk to coffee shops and bars and boutiques and do some shopping, all kinds of stuff, right, all walking distance. And you're going to take them to the Hall of Fame. The Country Music Hall of Fame Museum. What other highlights?
I think that if you want to, we're going to write a song together, which is really fun.
Now, raise your hand if you've ever written a song with a Grammy award-winning songwriter before. I'm looking for hands. I don't see any hands. What an opportunity. This is really special. And it is 3 nights, and it's in 12 South. Very cool neighborhood. And if this doesn't sound like you, maybe you know somebody that wants to write a song with Robin. And you could gift this. What a gift that would be. So, do you think they should get this? Do you think they should bid on this? Come on down to Nashville town. All right, let's start the bidding at $5,000. $5,000. How about 4? $3,000 to start. $3,000. $3,000. Robin's right here with me. $3,000. $2,000 to start. $2,000 to start. $2,000 right here. Number 168 is in at $2,000 right up front here. How about 2 1/4? 2 1/4. 200 or 2,000 now. 2 1/4. 2,000 and 2 1/4. 2,000 and 2 1/4. 2 1/4 right here now. 2,500. 2,500. We got 2 1/4 now. 2,500. 2 1/4 now. 2,500. 2 1/4 now. $2,500. This is an opportunity that probably not going to get again. 2,500. 2,500 right here. 2,500 now. 2,750. 2,750. 2,500 right here now. 2,750. 2,500 and 2,750. 2,500 and 2,750. Let's raise the bid to 2,750. 2,750. How about 2,600? Let's just go up a little bit. 2,600. Who wants in at 2,600? If you say yes to 2,600, I'm going to ask him for 2,700. 2,600. 2,600. 2,600 right here. Thank you. 2,600. Now 2,700. 2,600 and 27. 27. Thank you. 27. Now 28. 27 and 28. 27 and 28. Raise the bid to $2,800. $2,800. We got 27 right here. Now 28. 27 and 28. You're already in at 27, but if you'd like to go to 28, I'd be happy to raise it up for you. We're at 27 right here. He's at 28. Okay, 28, now 29. 28, now 29. 28 and 29. 28 and 29. What's your favorite thing about Music City?
The music community, the music is everywhere, every night, every day. There's lots of fun to have in Nashville.
It is happening. It is happening. Where are we at, Jason? 2,900 right here. 2,900, now 3,000. 2,900 and 3,000. 2,900 and 3,000. I got 29 right here in the front row. 3,000. 2,900 and 3,000. 2,900 and 3,000. Oh, Nikki. Nikki. You're going to meet Nikki. Nikki the Wonder Dog. It is the studio dog. So we're looking for $3,000. We're at 29, looking for 3. 29, looking for 3. 29, looking for 3. 29 right here. And where are you at? Right here. Right here. Right here is 29. Last call for 3,000. We're about to have a winner. Sold right here, $2,900. Congratulations, number 168. And ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Robin. Thank you for debuting that song. Ladies and gentlemen, I was so excited about Nashville. Can you believe I almost forgot Cabo? How could you forget Cabo? Look at these pictures behind us. Look at these pictures. How could you forget a place like this? Joyce is here. Joyce is the one donating this. Joyce, I'm wondering if you would be willing to come up here and tell us a little bit about this trip that is totally unforgettable, despite me forgetting for a moment. Now, Joyce, tell us about the song you have prepared for us. Oh, you're not singing. Joyce, tell us about it.
Well, welcome to Cabo San Lucas. Hacienda Cantada is the finest luxury experience in all of Cabo. The photo behind me isn't just a picture, it's the view that you wake up to every single morning, because every single suite in Hacienda Encantada has this view. The beauty of this resort is that you can do as much or as little as you like. Lately, I've chosen the latter. But there have been times when I've scuba dived there, did paragliding, or you can just go into the infinity pool, go to the swim-up bar, or take a shuttle into town. This is, by the way, also included. There you can stroll around the marina and shops and have amazing dining experiences. There is yoga on the beach every morning, as well as a wellness spa with spectacular views. There are golf courses, horseback riding, and local beaches. This particular trip is for 6 days and 5 nights. This can be accommodations for 2 adults and 2 children, or 3 adults. Included is a shuttle from the airport to the resort, which means from the time that you land to the time that you go back home, you will never have to touch your suitcase. Also, this is an all-inclusive. This means you get 3 gourmet meals a day, and drinks, unlimited drinks, are included as well. There are 5 restaurants, five-star restaurants at this resort. Also included is select restaurants down at the marina that is included in this plan, so you don't have to stay in the resort all the time. You can go down to the marina and into town and enjoy the shops and just the atmosphere. The value of this vacation, just so you have an idea, would be $6,000 for 2 people for 6 days. In addition, if you were to buy the all-inclusive program, it would be $2,400 for 2 people. So this package is worth $8,400. Let's give it to Performance Garage.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so very much, Joyce. All-inclusive, 5 nights, 6 days, 2 adults, or it could be 2 adults and a child. Is that correct? Correct. And also whale watching can be a part of this. January and February, if you go in January or February, you were there and you saw whales. And you saw these views and that infinity pool. I think you'd have a hard time getting me away from that infinity pool. Let's go to Cabo. Let's go to Cabo. Let's roll at $4,000 to start. $4,000 to start. $4,000 right there. $4,000. Now 4 1/4. 4,000 and 4 1/4. 4 1/4. Now 4 1/2. 4 1/4. Now 4 1/2. 4 1/2. Thank you. Now 47.50. 47.50. Got 4 1/2 now. 47.50. 4 1/2 and 47.50. 4 1/2 and 47.50. 7.50. 4 1/2 and 47.50. 1/2. 47.50. Let's raise the bid to 47.50. 4 1/2. Anyone else? 4 1/2. You're getting a bargain. Now, don't leave here and on your way home say, oh, we should have bid on that. 4 1/2. Now 47.50. Sold right there. Number 190 for 4 1/2. I can assure you that is now the last item. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Performance Garage Gala. I have the honor and privilege, along with the Performance Garage Board, to celebrate our amazing Philadelphia Ballet leadership on Corella and Shelly Power. Philadelphia has risen to new heights of artistic accomplishment because of their heroic talents, their perseverance, and their genuine mutual support of each other. We thank you, your board, and your supporters for our partnership during the pandemic months, when we were all closed and feeling hopeless. Our mutually beneficial agreement when you took over our space to keep your dancers training, working, and the company relevant through video streaming certainly saved the Performance Garage. I thank you for that miraculous year of partnership and friendship, culminating with your triumphant return to the Academy of Music with the Nutcracker in December of 2021. We are all inspired with your optimism, the countless beautiful productions, and your combined visionary leadership in the nurturing, developing, and creating a world-class ballet company. Angel, Shelly, thank you for choosing Philadelphia and sharing your amazing talents. We look so forward to what's next.
It's so lovely that the Performance Garage is celebrating Angel and Shelly.
Angel is famous for anyone who knows ballet.
He's a master. He brings out the best in each and every one of us every day.
The first time I was called in to meet him, I was quite nervous, and he immediately assuaged all my anxieties.
Shelly has professionalized all aspects of Philadelphia Ballet.
She knows how to see into the future of what things can look like for us.
She's come into this company with really a job and a half to pull it together and to make it financially solvent.
Financial reporting, admin, our relationship with banks, and it's really solidified our reputation in this city.
She's always checking on us, how we're doing, how our schedule is, how we're liking a ballet, how we're liking a stager. Even though we're in different parts of the organization, she's still very connected to the dancers and to our work in the studio and on stage as well.
Angel, as a teenager, had an interest in soccer, but actually the teams did not have an interest in him, which then caused him to move into dance. He's done a little bit better than he did at soccer. One thing has not changed is that Angel continues to have Hollywood good looks.
Shelly has really been a great partner with Angel. I mean, it really takes that kind of a partnership in order to focus on the artistic and the business side of the Philadelphia Ballet, and I think they've got great chemistry, and they share a vision for what the Philadelphia Ballet has become and can become.
There's a certain energy that happens as soon as Angel opens the door and comes into the studios.
I think that Angel is such a charismatic man, and when you see him, you can tell he's very manly and sure of himself. But I have to say that he's one of the most beautiful female dancers I've ever met. Working with him when he coaches the ballerinas of the company, he gets up and if he's doing Odette, Swan Queen, or Giselle, any female part, he transforms into a beautiful ballerina. The upper body, and I think that's so special to have a male coach who really understands female dancing as well as male dancing. So I think that he's a beautiful ballerina.
Angel and Shelly are absolutely great as a team, and they've raised Philadelphia Ballet to a new level.
Shelly and Angel are definitely invested in keeping the tradition of ballet while at the same time realizing that some changes need to be made in order to sustain the art form and to also develop a whole different audience and to bring in new people. And I really do respect that.
The most important thing I believe Shelly and Angel did was change the way the ballet thought about itself.
Changing the company's name from Pennsylvania Ballet to Philadelphia Ballet is a key indication of Angel and Shelly's commitment to this city.
To have a company that is recognized around the world is so important to a city like Philadelphia.
We're in such a good hand. We're moving forward and put our company into a very international level. So I think that you can't do without them.
He had this vision to really transform the company and to take it up to several levels.
We've almost doubled in size. We do more shows, we perform at the Academy more often, and I think they
have brought more art into the city of Philadelphia through the theater.
One of the most thrilling moments that I've had is when the corps de ballet at the general bows at the end of the performance got a standing ovation. And it was clearly for the corps, and they deserved it.
So what they've brought is this focused energy on raising the visibility and the quality of the performances and the belief in the possible that the ballet still plays a wonderful cultural role, that there is still room for ballet as a place for people to join together and to be inspired by these athletes, these wonderful athletes that every year are getting better, more imaginative, more fun, and so enjoyable to watch.
Angel and Shelly, I am very fortunate working alongside with you, and so thankful what we are achieving, how we are collaborating, and I hope we can work together for a long time and change our culture for the best.
Дорогі Ангел та Шелі, я дуже бажаю вам завжди залишатись такими ж світлими, такими добрими і зарядженими позитивною енергією, як зараз, завжди. Дякую дуже, щиро від душі.
I would like to say thank you to Angel and Shelly for providing me as a dancer with a world-class ballet company here in Philadelphia.
Thanks for being such champions of live music, understanding how much richer dance is with live music.
I'd like to congratulate them on the wonderful job that they're doing.
It's been a great source of pride for me to work, for you and with you, with the Philadelphia Ballet.
Without the two of you, this organization, quite frankly, just it wouldn't exist. And so I'm grateful for your efforts.
I'd like to say to Angel and Shelly, really just thank you. You have provided me the environment and financial stability to really have my dream career.
Continue dreaming, because we will all be so proud of what the Philadelphia Ballet has achieved when that dream comes to fruition.
谢谢你 Angel Shelly 我非常感激感恩感谢你我希望你们身体健康在龙年身体健康万事如意心想事成
Angel, I know that every day you give everything you can to all of the dancers in the studio. I know that you go home exhausted from all the energy that you've given them and all the knowledge that you've given them. And I don't think we ever really say thank you for that. It's just now expected because you're just so fabulous at it. So just want to say thank you for sharing your art form with us.
Shelly, Angel, together you are the dream team.
We totally love you.
Thanks. Gracias.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nothing more I can actually add to that that film on Hill and Shelley, except one thing. You always say that we saved you, but you saved us during the pandemic. It's and your board. Thank you, all of you that are trustees from the board here of the ballet. And all of you that work there at the ballet that benefit from having such a dream team at the helm, because that doesn't always happen, as we all know. And I really congratulate the board for for having made such great decisions, bringing that to Philadelphia.
Lucky me, I have this as Shelly Power, so I guess I was lucky to get that. If you listen to what I said on the video, I should apologize because I just thought Angel is so great at everything that maybe he should not be said as good at everything, but he in fact was a world-class soccer player, and he was renowned all over Europe, but nevertheless, he chose dance. But I just thought, he can't be good at everything, so I take back what I put on the video. I don't know what I can add to what Jean said and what happened over across in the art gallery, but we are so honored, thrilled, and happy that the two of you and the Philadelphia Ballet chose us as a partner over the last few years, and we've loved having you here. We've loved getting to know you and your board and your supporters, many of whom are here tonight, and we've seen other performances on this stage, which is very special to be a few feet away from, internationally acclaimed dancers, and I just have to say thank you. And now we'd like you to come up. I'm not going to walk down there.
I always like to speak before Angel because he's so incredibly charming that if I go after him, I just feel lost. So I stepped up first. Wow. Jean and Victor, thank you so much. I just cannot tell you how this kind of represents a flame of love and relationship. And, from the first day I met you and I came to Philadelphia Ballet, and we sat in the lobby and talked about our vision to have a festival across the city, and you were so open to that and I know how hard you've worked in this city to make this happen. This is a lot of work, and I know as we try to expand our space, how much work that is, how much you appreciate the many, many years of doing so. But you were so open and so wonderful, and then COVID hit, and we couldn't do any of that. And yes, maybe you saved us and we saved you, I don't know, but what we found was we had this incredible, meaningful relationship in the arts. The arts are, when the curtain goes down or when the dancers leave, we all leave with something that we didn't have before. And you might not have words for it, it may be a feeling, but we get to do that every day. And to be able to come here and watch the dancers, and you may not get that every day, it's why I get up in the morning. We weather the storm, and I know oftentimes it feels like we've got this garden and we're planting a seed, and it may bloom and it may not, and then the weather comes and it rains and it's a mess. But there's one thing my husband Marty has always said to me every time I'm like fighting to get up the next cliff or mountain, and he said, the sun's going to come up tomorrow. And it always does. And we get up and we do it all over again, and we push that boulder up the mountain. And I just think all through COVID, what we learned was how important those relationships were. Let's forget Zoom. Let's get back together. Let's get back in the theater. Let's bring our friends back to the theater. There's a relationship there to be had with the art form. It's going to save us. And I'm not being political, but we don't need boundaries. What we need is togetherness. We need to be in the theater together, performing. And you do this every day, and you've done it for so many years for the community, and we're just so very grateful. And Victor, to you too, you just bring this other level of the art form through the gallery and all of your experiences, and I know how much you've supported, because I know how much Marty supports me. I know how much you support, because it's sometimes a job that it's not about making money for us, it's about the human spirit and what we get out of the human spirit every day that we work. So I'm just so grateful to all of you. Thank you for my family. I feel like I'm doing the Academy Awards. I'd like to thank my family for being here. They've traveled all the way from Massachusetts to be here. Yes, that's right. And, the music's playing, and I'm going to have to step off. So.
Thank you. I mean, I second what Shelly has said. Thank you, Jean and Victor, for opening your home. And I think that it was we saved each other mutually during the pandemic. Coming every day into the studio and feeling the warmth and feeling the caring that you put into everything that happens here. It was amazing, and it really felt like it brought us together even more during the pandemic, so thank you for that. But I mean, I was saying before that celebrating us for doing our job is kind of weird, because it's like, okay, well, that's our job, we need to do it. But the truth is that all of this would not be possible if it was not for a lot of people that are supporting us, and they're part of what we do every day, starting from the board. Thank you to the whole board for understanding and for supporting and for trusting every single crazy idea that we have, for trusting in me for the past 10 years. I cannot believe that you just say yes to almost everything, because some of the ideas are a little bit crazy. Especially David Hoffman, thank you to you and Mary for literally opening your home to us and to becoming part of our family. Thank you so much. To Shelly for being my partner in crime. She fights so hard to make every single thing possible. A lot of the times it's not always what we want, but she fights as much as she can to make it a reality. To the artistic team, to the crew, to everyone involved in creating the magic that goes on stage, thank you so much. Again, it's impossible to do it without all of you. Thank you very much for all the work that you put into it. To the ones that create that magic, to the dancers that every day with their passion and their hard work. Yes, the musicians, to Martha and to Beatrice, to everyone that is part of the beautiful music that goes on stage. Yeah, there's so many people involved in this, and there's someone really special that I never say thank you, that it's my other partner in crime, that I go home every day and he supports me and he shows me all his love, to my husband, Russell. That, he's always hiding, but he's definitely really, really present in my life. So thanks again. This award is to everyone that is involved in Philadelphia Ballet and to making this organization where it is today. All over the world, everyone is talking about the company, and it's all thanks to you. So thank you very much. Thank you, Shelly.
Thank you, Angel.
Thank you. And come to see us to the next performance.
Thank you for that beautiful video that I'm going to have to watch 10 times when I go home.
my story, it's sad but true. It's about a girl that I once knew. She took my love, then ran around with every single guy in town. Hey, hey, whoa, keep away from a runaround Sue. She goes out with